Do penis enlargement supplements actually work? We're talking about male enhancement supplements. Do they work? Will they actually make your penis longer, increase the girth size? By the way, that's what a lot of these supplements claim to do. They have other claims, by the way, besides extending length and increasing girth. They may say that they increase testosterone in your body. They may also say that they may increase blood flow for longer lasting erections. And there's other language like that we often see on these supplements. And they're everywhere, aren't they? I mean, I see them in my local drugstore where I pick up my prescriptions. They're in gas stations, they're in supermarkets. You can buy them online. You see advertisements for them everywhere. But do they work? And this is what we are talking about today. By the way, I should tell you that some studies suggest that up to 50% of men, maybe a little bit more or less, are actually unhappy with their penis size. Many of which feel that they want their penis to be larger, want the length to be longer, the girth to be bigger. One thing I need to say about this first, and this is the family doctor in me and the human in me. I'm a woman. I may not be a man. But I live in this world just like you all do. And I know what it's like to live in a world where the world says you need bigger boobs and you need a bigger butt. And for men, you need a bigger penis. This is inappropriate. It's wrong. And it's not correct. Your penis size does not determine the level of intimacy you have with your partner, does not determine the pleasure you and your partner have together. And it also does not determine your self-worth. And honestly, the pressure, the societal pressure to feel like you need a bigger penis is inappropriate. It's wrong. And just know that I'm on your side and I want you to love who you are. But to that end, I also want you to know really the truth about penis size. If you guys haven't taken a look, I have a video. I'm going to link it. Probably put a link up above if I can figure out how to do that. Also, I'll put the link in the description of this video. I did a video on what the average penis size is across the world, across different men, races, cultures, etc. throughout the world. It was a study that was done. You might be surprised at what the average penis size is. Studies show that men often think that they are smaller than average when actually they are more average or maybe even bigger than average, and they don't realize it. You might be underestimating the size of your penis based on unrealistic standards. So I want you to take a look at that video, okay? By the way, let me know what you think about it. Let's get back to these supplements. Now, many of these supplements contain things like, usually it's a mixture of things, vitamins, minerals, herbs. Sometimes these supplements contain trace amounts of things like Viagra and Cialis. And you might say, oh, that's awesome. I would love to have that. It's not really awesome. And let me tell you why. You know, the FDA does not tightly regulate supplements, which means we don't often know what's in them. And this is not just for penis enlargement or male enhancement supplements. This goes for other things, sleep supplements, oftentimes, big boob supplements, big butt supplements. There's a whole bunch, bodybuilding supplements, things like that. We don't always know what's in it. The problem with that is that you could have interactions of whatever is in it with either your body itself and or any medications you're taking. And remember, trace amounts of Cialis or Viagra, the active ingredients in those, while it might seem exciting for some people, this could actually be downright dangerous because it could negatively impact or rather interact with medications you're taking or be a problem for you based on your underlying medical conditions. These are not necessarily safe. So as you can tell, we're first talking about the safety aspect. These supplements, and I've not even started to talk about whether they're effective, these supplements are not necessarily safe. Even though they're marketed as being for a general population, we don't always know what's in it. And oftentimes these supplements actually have ingredients in them that are not reported. If you do an FDA search if you do like FDA and male enhancement or penile enlargement supplements, you're going to see a ton of FDA warnings about exactly what I'm talking about. Do it. Take a look and see. You can see for yourself that the FDA is cracking down on companies that are not mentioning what's in them or could have harmful ingredients, of just all sorts of stuff. So understand that safety is not necessarily a given, okay? People with underlying heart issues or other issues, certain medications could have major problems with these. The other thing is really why you're here for this video, and that is, are these effective? And the truth of the matter is, the answer is no. These pills have not been shown to be effective. These pills have not been shown to increase penile length or girth of the penis. And you don't have to take it from me. You can look at other reputable sources. Go to WebMD or Mayo Clinic or Cleveland Clinic, the FDA, other places. Guys, and gals, right? Because, we all should be interested in this issue because it affects us and it affects people that we love. These things are not proven to be effective. And when I say not proven, they're not effective. I wouldn't even try them because potentially they could put your health at risk. The other thing I have to say about this is that I've said this, like I have videos on, do big butt supplements and big boob supplements work? Because as women, that's something that we often are faced with, right? I've often said this, right? If there was really a supplement that caused a penis to enlarge, to lengthen, for the girth to be increased, don't you think a pharmaceutical company would have snapped that up in a minute and turned it into a drug, a medication that required a prescription? Don't you think that would have happened? There's a reason why we don't have a prescription for male enhancement, a penile enlargement, because it doesn't exist. Okay. Now, remember, this is different than male performance. Okay. So erectile dysfunction. Yes, there is prescription Viagra, Cialis, etc. That is different. Those do not claim to increase the size of a penis. That's talking about performance. And even with that kind of stuff, you need to only get that from your doctor via a prescription. Do not buy that stuff online. Do not buy that from unregulated places and stuff like that. That can be very dangerous as well. Okay. So I do want to be very clear about what we are talking about. There's not a prescription or a medication that we have at this moment that causes a penis length to increase or the girth to increase. I'm saying this so that, number one, you don't waste your money on things that are not going to work. I also say this, number two, so that you can keep yourself healthy and avoid potential sort of pitfalls, okay? Because this could impact your health negatively. And number three, I also want to make sure that we are not perpetuating the myth that this type of thing does exist. Now, there are surgeries to increase penile length. There are other things. You should talk to a urologist about this if you're a candidate, really what the risks and benefits are. They can be very, very complicated. I've said this in my other videos. Ways to sort of increase the appearance of the size of your penis would be things like, making sure that you keep a healthy weight. If we have extra pounds on us, it can actually make your penis look smaller. Also, you can consider shaving or sort of grooming that area so that there's less hair. That could actually make your penis look larger as well. Again, staying in shape, things like that. There are other suggestions I have, but please keep this in mind. Please spread the word about this. It's super important. And remember to take a look at the video I did on really what the average length of penis and size of penis is for most men throughout the world. This is very important. I want you to let me know what you think, okay? I know this is a big topic. We talked about a lot. Let me know if you're surprised, if you're not, what you think, where you are with this. And please share this video with other people. I want people to be informed. It's super important. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I'm a practicing family physician and on-air health expert and video creator. I do daily videos and all sorts of stuff. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Click the little bell for updates on Facebook. Please like and follow my page. Consider joining my subscription groups on all of my social media platforms where you get private lives and sort of off-the-record fireside chats and things like that. So please consider doing that. Also, go to my website, drjencaudle.com, where I have a free health newsletter. I also have offerings for daily health tips, subscriptions, all sorts of stuff. Guys, you are amazing. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Check out some of my other videos. I have videos on low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, other things as well that you might find helpful. And I hope it is helpful for you. Take care.